to the commencement ceremony for the Arlington High School class of 2026. Bienvenidos a la ceremonia de graduación de la clase de 2026 de Arlington High School. Before we begin, Arlington ISD would like to remind the audience that all student speeches are their own and do not reflect the endorsement, sponsorship, position, or expression of the district.
Antes de comenzar, el Distrito Escolar de Arlington desea recordar al público que todos los discursos estudiantiles son propios de los alumnos y no representan el respaldo, patrocinio, posición ni expresión del distrito.
We will now begin. Ahora daremos inicio a la ceremonia.
At this time, would you please rise for the singing of the national anthem?
En este momento, por favor, pónganse de pie para la entonación del himno nacional.
And now for the Pledge of Allegiance.
Y ahora, la juramento a la bandera.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Please be seated.
Gracias. Pueden tomar asiento.
Good afternoon, class of 2026, and welcome to our graduation day. My name is Morgan Jones, and I've had the honor of serving as your senior class president. Before I start, I want to take a moment to acknowledge the success of everyone in this room and say congratulations to each of you. We all know it wasn't easy to get here today. 4 years ago, we walked into Arlington High, unsure what the next chapter of our lives would bring. Graduation was a faraway thought, and our biggest worry was learning how to navigate the halls. I don't know how or when, but somewhere in the last few years, we grew up. We leave here today with countless life lessons, enough memories to last a lifetime, and the knowledge that we are and will always be a part of the Colts family. When I look at all of you, I simply remember what Zora Neale Hurston once wrote: "The world to be won and nothing to be lost." So, class of 2026, as you walk the stage, remember that with whatever you choose to do, the world is yours and your future is waiting for you. Students, we are honored to have the support of people behind the scenes who make a difference in our daily educational experience. Among those who work tirelessly on our behalf are the members of the Arlington ISD Board of Trustees who are here today. Miss Sarah McMurrow, Miss Leanne Haynes, Miss Brooklyn Richardson, Mr. Justin Chapa, Mr. David Wilbanks, and Mr. Larry Mike. Additionally, members of the Arlington ISD senior staff and attendants include Dr. Matt Smith, Dr. Jennifer Collins, Dr. Michael Hill, Dr. Theodore Jarko, and Dr. Christy Buell. Dr. Matt Smith was named Arlington ISD Superintendent in January 2024 after being unanimously selected by the Board of Trustees. Throughout his professional journey, Dr. Smith served as a high school English teacher, coach, assistant principal, and in various central office positions. Since joining Arlington ISD, Dr. Smith has seen the immense potential of the students, the talent of our staff, and the exceptional partnerships with our families and community. Together with thoughtful programs, strong academics, and a positive, productive culture, Dr. Smith believes Arlington ISD can become the premier district in the state of Texas for the benefit of every student we serve. Please help me in welcoming Superintendent Dr. Matt Smith.
I'm excited to spend the next 2 hours talking to you. No, parents, I promise I wouldn't do that to you today. Let's hear it for the Colts. Trustees, community members, staff, parents, and students, it's my honor to stand before you today to recognize the Arlington High School graduating class of 2026. Before we focus on our guests of honor, the students, I would like to take a moment to recognize a few others in attendance today. First and foremost, graduates, please join me in recognizing the hard work, dedication, love, and support of your family members and friends by giving them a loud round of applause. I would also like to personally thank the Arlington High School faculty and staff, along with the staff from all the schools in our district, for your amazing work. Your efforts continue to amaze me, and today we celebrate you as well. Finally, I would like to thank our Board of Trustees for the tireless volunteer efforts that they display on behalf of our students. Our community is truly blessed by your leadership. Today, graduation day, is a day of celebration, of reflection, and of hope. Together we celebrate the accomplishments of these amazing Arlington High School Colts and all they have achieved. The academic success, the CTE certifications, the arts and the athletic accomplishments, all of the accolades are simply outstanding. Equally important, we celebrate the determination, the kindness, the compassion, and resilience that our students demonstrated over the past 4 years. These celebrations are phenomenal. Students, we are extremely proud of you. Graduation day also marks a day of reflection. Seniors, I know you're excited to take this next step across the stage, but I wouldn't be doing my job if I didn't spend a little bit of time reflecting on the day today. Please remember that dance, the football game, the friends and the faces. Remember the hard work and the struggle while also remembering the joy of success. Reflect on the exceptional experiences that your teachers, staff, and administrators created and the learning and growth that happened. And remember the love and support and guidance that your family and friends provided you along the journey. All of these things together led us here to this moment and to this stage. Remember these things as you are hugging your family and friends today, and thank them for joining you on the amazing ride of life. Finally, today is a day of hope. Seniors, because of you, I have a hope for the future. Thank you for showing us what remarkable feats are possible when the right conditions exist for every student. Thank you for exemplifying grit and determination in your studies, for competing at the highest levels on the playing field or the court, and for supporting your teammates. Thank you for making beautiful music, creating extraordinary art, and for investing in our community. Your experiences, your efforts, your brilliance give me hope for the future. Thank you. Class of 2026, as you leave Arlington High School today, remember to look forward. Remember that you're well prepared for whatever comes your way, that you have the skills and the abilities to succeed if you truly believe in yourself and put in the work. Look forward, be brave, stand tall, and remember that all of these people and all of those memories are standing behind you and supporting you as you step into the future. Arlington High School graduating class of 2026, I am excited for your future and our future that lies ahead with you leading the way. Congratulations, graduates.
This year's Salutatorian is an AP Scholar, member of the National Honor Society, and Arlington High School's Female Student Athlete of the Year. A standout in athletics, she served as captain of the varsity basketball team, earning back-to-back MVP honors, and was also named MVP of varsity softball. Last fall, she was drafted for the inaugural season of the Women's Professional Baseball League. Some of her most meaningful experiences have come through athletics, where she has valued the camaraderie of her teams, the daily challenge to improve, and the friendships built along the way. She is an 8-time academic all-district athlete and a nominee for the prestigious Fielder Award. This fall, she will attend the Missouri University of Science and Technology on scholarship to play softball, where she plans to major in mechanical engineering with the goal of designing and improving large-scale infrastructure systems that support sustainable communities. Please join me in welcoming our class of 2026 Arlington High School Salutatorian, Abigail Moore.
To the class of 2026, our teachers, families, and everyone who supported us in getting to this moment, welcome. After 744 days of hard work, stress, procrastination, and waking up at hours no teenager should legally be required, we made it to our high school graduation. Whether you spent these last 4 years with a perfectly color-coded life plan, or just trying to remember what day it was, this ceremony proves we got here together. And really, this journey started way before our freshman year, back to when our biggest concerns were what to play at recess, and a pizza party was a major reward, even if the slices were as thin as the toilet paper in the school bathrooms. We showed the ultimate resiliency when COVID robbed us of our 6th grade clap out, and we survived unforgettable brain rot trends like the dab, the whoa, whipping and nay-naying, my name is Jeff, no cap, and even 6'7". And somehow, these moments turned into late Friday nights with our closest friends, and realizing along the way that we became the people we used to look up to. And while we experienced these things together, we've each been on our own path. Some of us know exactly where we're headed next, some of us have changed directions along the way, and some of us are still figuring it out. For so long, everything in our lives has had a clear structure. There was always a next step, a next goal, a next class, but now for the first time, the road ahead doesn't come with directions. And that's exciting, but also a little overwhelming. It's easy to look at the future like one big question mark, like we're supposed to have everything planned out right now. But life was never meant to be figured out all at once. It's meant to be lived one day at a time. What I've started to realize is this: it's truly a privilege to wake up and try again, to grow, to change, to get things wrong, and still be given another chance the next day. Not everything will go according to plan, and that's okay, because some of the best things in life happen when it's least expected. So maybe the future isn't some giant puzzle we're supposed to have figured out already. Maybe it's more like a blank page, one that we get to fill in one day at a time. As we step into the real world, we don't need the pressure of having everything figured out. We just have to wake up each day, do our best, be kind, and keep going. Because in the end, success isn't about having all the answers, it's about having the courage and resilience to keep trying. And if there's one thing the class of 2026 knows how to do, it's that. So here's to taking it one day at a time and making the most of every single one. Thank you.
This year's class valedictorian is an AP Scholar, National Honor Society member, and a Global Citizenship Award honoree, recognized by the Arlington ISD World Languages Department. Throughout her time at AISD, she has traveled the world, seeking to connect diverse cultures and embrace the differences she encounters, all in pursuit of building a more connected and authentic society. This fall, she will attend Washington University in St. Louis, where she has been selected for the highly competitive Beyond Boundaries multidisciplinary program. She plans to pursue a career in medicine with the goal of becoming a medical researcher, specializing in endocrinology and virology, and hopes to improve lives through innovative research. Please welcome the class of 2026 Arlington High School Valedictorian, Katie Todd.
Good afternoon, administrators, teachers, families, friends, and the class of 2026. High school is often described as a time of discovery, but what we don't always acknowledge is that discovery rarely happens at all, or in obvious ways. More often, it unfolds through moments of uncertainty and change that challenges us to rethink who we are and who we want to become. When we first arrived, we felt as if we had the world at our fingertips. We believed effort would lead to perfect outcomes and plans would unfold as expected. But what ultimately shaped us most were the moments that didn't follow a script. The moments that asked us to adapt, to listen more closely, and to step beyond what felt familiar. Growing up, walking the halls, tripping down the stairs, and trying to make it across the cube to E Hall in less than 10 minutes have helped us develop adaptability and quick decision-making. In this, we accomplished a balance of perspective, strength, and connection. As a class, we represent many cultures, perspectives, and lived experiences. Some of us have welcomed change. Others learned new languages or balanced multiple identities. Others discovered worlds through friendships, classrooms, and conversations. Together, we learned that perspective expands when we're willing to be open to new places, new ideas, and new ways of understanding one another. Through this openness, we came to realize that strength is not always loud. Sometimes it looks like perseverance. Sometimes it looks like empathy. And sometimes it looks like confidently wearing spirit wear while everyone stares at you like you got the dates mixed up. We learned that our education extends far beyond textbooks and exams. It lives in everyday connection when we pause long enough to truly understand someone else's point of view. We learned that resilience is not about doing everything alone, but about recognizing the importance of community, knowing when to ask for help and when to offer it. As we prepare to step into what comes next, new cities, campuses, careers, and cultures, I hope we can carry these lessons with us. Approach unfamiliar spaces with curiosity rather than fear, differences with compassion rather than judgment, and challenges with patience rather than urgency. I hope we can remember that meaningful growth does not require certainty, but willingness. If you take one thing away from high school, remember, success is not solely defined by titles, degrees, or achievements. It's reflected in how thoughtfully we engage with the world, how responsibly we use our voices, and our commitment. Class of 2026, may we continue forward, grounded in empathy, strengthened by community, and guided by the understanding, resilience, and connection. Thanks to everyone who has made this moment for us possible. Teachers, friends, pets watching at home, and of course, our family and caretakers, who drove us to school, watched us patiently as we tripped over life's simplest tasks, and gave us endless love and support. Thank you. And to my dad, my best friend, who despite everything continues to face each day with strength and grace. You're the strongest person I know. Congratulations. We're ready for what comes next. Not because we have all the answers, but because we have learned how to grow together. Thank you.
Please stand and join us one last time for the singing of our Alma Mater.
Hello, everyone. My name is Mia, and I am the Senior Class Vice President of 2026. I have the honor and privilege of introducing you to several of our school's leaders. As a senior class, we are beyond thankful for all your dedication, hard work, and ability to believe in each of us, even when we doubted ourselves. These individuals truly embody the spirit, pride, and tradition of Arlington High and exemplify reasons why first here, best here is not just a saying, it conveys the long-standing history Arlington High is known for. Every year, the senior class recognizes 4 teachers who have made a great impact on our high school experience. Their dedication to our class and to our school has inspired us all. Today, we recognize them as graduation name announcers. Our announcers this year are Miss Melanie Patterson, Mr. Tanner Smith, Miss Julie Buhawke, and Mr. Patrick Smith. We would also like to recognize our amazing and supportive counseling team. We thank you for the hours you spent with us as friends and therapists. You are our champions during our most difficult moments, and for many of us, you pushed us to succeed when we didn't believe in ourselves. Thank you to lead counselor, Miss Claudine Kemp, Mr. Kevin Newt, Miss Amy Casey, Miss Alex Lopez, Miss Kelly Spurlock, Miss Latavia Rivers, Miss Layla Perez, and Mr. David Poling. Our high school administrators play a vital role in our educational journey. Not only do they work steadfastly to create a safe environment for us all, but they do their best to ensure that our school is a positive and inclusive space for students and teachers. These 8 individuals make up Arlington High School's dream team of administrators. Please join me in welcoming our academic dean, Miss Carolyn Longoria, and our assistant principals, Mr. Jonathan Randall, Miss Ryan Hawkins, Dr. Kiwana Carter, Miss Natasha Newsome, Miss Vanessa Vasquez, Mr. Brandon Howard, and Miss Vanessa Ochoa. Next, I'd like to introduce someone who keeps Arlington High running. Whether we notice it or not, our principal, Miss Humbles. Being a principal is no small job. It means making big decisions, supporting teachers, guiding students, and somehow being everywhere at once. Seriously, if you've ever turned a corner and suddenly seen Miss Humbles, you know what I mean. Miss Humbles is deeply committed to making sure our school is more than just a place we show up to every day. She's worked hard to create opportunities for students in academics, extracurriculars, and career programs because she believes in preparing us for real life, not just the next test. She also makes sure our teachers have the tools they need to succeed, which ultimately means we have what we need to succeed, even if we don't always appreciate it in the moment. And above all, she has made Arlington High a safe, welcoming place for everyone, a true home for our Colts family. So whether she's supporting students, helping teachers, or somehow appearing exactly where she's needed, Miss Humbles is a big part of what makes this school what it is. Please join me in welcoming our principal, Miss Stacy Humbles.
Thanks, Mia. Board President McMurrow, members of the school board, Dr. Smith, parents, and guests, I am honored to welcome you to the graduation ceremony for the class of 2026. Thank you to the teachers, counselors, and staff who have poured their hearts into the seniors this year to get them to this stage. I'd like to take a moment to honor our graduation coordinator, Mike Rourke, who is retiring, I guess, in about 60 minutes at the end of this ceremony. Everyone look for his badge on Cowboys Way in case he throws it out his car window while driving off into the sunset. But seriously, Mike, you've been an amazing leader and servant to our students in every way. Your work in creating an exceptional graduation will be used for decades to come, and we thank you. Thank you to our assistant coordinators, Christy Carden, Kim Davis, and Jennifer Winkles, our senior activities sponsor, Olivia Miller, assistant principal over senior activities, Dr. Kiwana Carter, lead counselor, Claudine Kemp, the section leaders in the stands, and the team of 70-plus teachers and staff who helped put together today's wonderful commencement. And thank you to our band, orchestra, and choir directors for their Herculean effort to bring live musicians to graduation. Putting together a ceremony of this magnitude that meets the Arlington High standard is a huge undertaking, and we're all extremely grateful for the hard work involved. The journey to a high school diploma starts in kindergarten, and I'm thrilled to introduce our feeder school principals as part of our graduation ceremony. Principal Castillo from Blanton Elementary, Principal Harbison from Duff Elementary, Principal Burden from Foston Elementary, Principal Varnell from Gunn Junior High, Principal Flagg from Gunn Junior High, Principal Herodor from Jones Academy, Principal Eaton from Key Elementary, Principal Burkebile from Short Elementary, and Principal Kelly from South Davis Elementary. Thank you for your part in shaping our students. And to the parents and families of all of the members of the class of 2026, thank you for trusting in us to educate your child and aid in their upbringing. Before we get these students their diplomas, I'd like to take a moment to recognize their achievements. We are proud of the education we provide in Arlington ISD. Students, if you have gone to Arlington ISD schools for your entire educational journey, meaning kindergarten through 12th grade in AISD, please stand and be recognized. At Arlington High School, we pride ourselves on pushing students to take the most rigorous courses possible throughout their academic career. Students, if you have taken on rigorous coursework such as dual credit, International Baccalaureate, Advanced Placement, or AVID in any of your years at Arlington High School, please stand and be recognized. Many of our seniors have worked hard to complete essays and interview with officials for scholarship opportunities. Any senior who has earned any scholarship, please stand and be recognized. Our students in the top 2% are here with me in white robes, but many other students graduated with honors as well. If you are an honor graduate with a 10.0 GPA or higher, distinguished by a gold cord, please stand and be recognized. As we know, Arlington High School places tremendous value on developing skills through our career and tech pathways. If you have completed a program or earned a certificate in a trade, please stand and be recognized. Some of you have chosen to serve not only our community, but our country as well, by enlisting in the armed forces. If you will be entering the military or attending a military college, please stand and be recognized. Thank you for your service to our country. And finally, if you are a parent of a graduating senior, please stand and be recognized. You did it. We did it. Parents, I can't believe it. This day was supposed to be 100 years away, but it's right here. It's the biggest trick of life to make us feel like hard things take forever to pass, but then they don't. I know you can still remember the moment you dropped your little 5-year-old off at kindergarten, feeling the same mix of pride and angst that you're feeling right now. And you just hope you've done this parenting thing right. It's a crazy thing when your kid graduates high school. It's the most fulfilling year when your child is a senior. But it's also just so sad. And what is that sadness from? I've been sitting with this feeling, then pushing it down and avoiding it in a somewhat healthy manner, as we all do, and then sitting with it again. Kids, we're not sad because you're leaving. We're sad because you're already gone. We've been watching you for years, watching you go through school and friends, rejections and wins. We've helped you through each tough time and let you struggle as much as we were able. And all of that parenting we did, and all of that teaching we did, well, it caused you to grow up, which everyone, let's remember, was our goal all along. But one thing we didn't realize as you became this new person was that we weren't ready to give up the old one. And that's the feeling that parents face now. We can deal with an empty house. Let's face it, you guys are never home anyway. We can deal with you going to college, career, and military, and doing who knows what at all hours of the day. But we also know that when you come home from time to time, the person you are today will have faded away. So we find ourselves soaking you all in while you slip through our fingers. Each transition in life that comes along will change you into something new. This is on purpose. And it's actually pretty great. You are ready for it. You've been ready for it. Just be prepared for those around you to move a little slower in accepting that change. Last fall, my son Jalen was moving back into his college dorm, and his father and I were helping him set up his room. He was in a dorm for baseball players, so as you can imagine, the former occupants of the room were disgusting. Even with the cleaners coming through before we got in, the room was filthy. I spent the day vacuuming, cleaning the bathroom, and my favorite moment, wiping boogers off the walls. Side note, bring lots of Clorox wipes. The whole time, Jalen just wanted us to leave it all alone and go. He was ready to be on his own again in his dorm room. Once the room was all set up, clothes hung, desk set up, bed made, we were getting ready to leave, and I saw his mattress pad all rolled up and still in the bag. I said, "Oh no, we forgot the mattress pad." And I looked at his freshly made bed. Jalen said, "It's fine, Mom, I'll get it later." And we all knew Jalen would indeed not get it later. I envisioned him coming home in the spring and this exact mattress pad still in the packaging returning to the house. Or worse yet, he would just throw it away before I saw it. I said, no, I'll just do this really quickly, and started going toward the bed. He was clearly annoyed and said, "Mom, come on, just leave it." I paused and took a breath. Then I looked at him and I said, "Son, please let me do this. Don't take this from me. Let your mom do this." And he laughed and said, "Okay, Mom." And then I made the bed. And parents, that's the difference. They don't want you to help. And contrary to what we adults want to believe, there are many things they don't even need our help to do. They can put a mattress pad on a bed, or they can decide it's not a priority and leave it in the bag because they know they'll sleep just fine. So if you do help them, it's not because they need it, it's because they allow it. That's a different feeling. But it's not sadness, it's growth. And if we did this thing right as parents and as educators, it's the right feeling. And kids, you know what? The new you is going to be something even better. You will be more independent and critical of the world and people around you. You will develop expectations on how you want to be treated, and you will teach others how to treat you. You will see the adults in your life as advisors rather than rule makers. Unless you need money, in which case parents still get to make some rules. Kids, you are the butterfly. The caterpillar, the chrysalis, the slimy wings, those were all part of your journey. And they're part of who you've become, but they're no longer who you are. You are ready to fly. We're letting you go, kids. You have everything you need to be great, and you will be. But Calissa Humbles, I am making your bed. Seniors, thank you. I am proud to be your principal, and I will never take that for granted. You have left an imprint on the halls of Arlington High. Now it's time for you to show everyone what the Arlington High School graduates can do. Go take on the world, Colts. Kick 'em forever. And now, will the class of 2026 please stand? President McMurrow, members of the board, Dr. Smith, I proudly present these students who have successfully completed the academic and attendance requirements for graduation as prescribed by the Texas Education Agency and the Arlington Independent School District. Congratulations to you, the graduates of Arlington High School, class of 2026. You may be seated. I'd like to remind the families and friends of the graduates that we are here to honor each student's achievement. Out of respect for this ceremony and in keeping with the dignity and honor of this tradition, we request that you demonstrate your appreciation for each graduate with appropriate applause. Here we go, kids.
Malak Mohammed Abdallah. Mary Lynn Acuna. Georgia Ray Adams. Jameson Allen Adams. Ona Epomipo Fiyashiyomi Adiyemi. Mohammed Hamza Afani. Jorge Luis Aguilar. Alua Semilore Ajidahun. Noor Omar Al Abdullah. Emily Alarcon. Jennifer Alondra Alba. Mike Aldama. Christopher Lee Alexander. Tamaya Diona Alexander. Dexis Alfonso Cruz. Aloha Temalore Enualoapo Alimi. Rimas Almas. Mia Lynn Alonzo. Andy Adrian Alva. Abraham Alvarado. Axel Josue Alvarado. Elian Alvarado Duran. Ashley Natalie Alvarenga. Christina Grace Alvarez. Janelle Angelica Alvarez. Leonardo Alvarez Jr. Ethan Abiel Alvarez Pardo. Julian Austin Andrews. Elise Mari Ariujo Vallasmel. Yaharit Yanit Arriega. Genesis Marilyn Avila Arriba. Eto Samuel Arundel. Benjamin Reese Ayala. Jermaine Francis Shipley Baker. Anai Baldares Uribe. Britt Christian Ballinger. Mark Robert Bangs. Emmanuel Pablo Barajas. Faith Dayanara Barajas. Avery Elizabeth Barker. Diego Barrientos. Zachary Owen Lee Bastis. Gabriel Lauren Bateman. Vianney Bautista Perez. Jonathan Beeman. Cecilia Natalia Beck. Mariah Lene Bell. Caitlin Victoria Benavidez.
Savannah K. Bennett. Braden Joseph Bergen. Joseph Anthony Burnaby. Alan Navarro Bernardez. Manelis Rose Barrios. Leanne Chwinai Blair. Xavier Blanco Mendez. Miracle Mary Blands. Madeline Ann Bolton. Yasleen Ariel Borrego. Hayden Andrew Boston. Anaya Saray Bowie. Tommy Quindale Brasley Tive. Carson Robert Brown. Gabriella Danielle Brown. Joshua Matthew Brown. Judea Monet Brown. Kiana Shanice Brown. Jorgen Lee Buer. Jamar Montavion Burton. Danny Bustamante. Chevy Abigail Bustos. Anaya Janae Butler. Naomi Isabel Cabello. Michelle Abigail Cabanas. Valerie Jacqueline Calderon Pandoja. Samantha Calderon Resendez. Ismael Alexander Calvillo. Natalia Calzada. Brian Alexis Calzada Alamia. Juan Jesus Cardenas. Valerie Michaela Carranza. Madeline Carrillo Hernandez. Rudy Alonso Carazales. Kaylee Michelle Carroll. Jacob David Carter. Laura America Castaneda. Valerie Castanon. Anthony Cesar Castillo. Genesis Osiris Castillo. Moises Alberto Castillo. Melina Castro. Colby Page Cottle. Payne Johnson Colonel. Adan Emmanuel Solis. Adrian Cervantes.
Ruth Cervantes. Liliana Graciela Chaires. Cassie Kangwa Chalwe. Madden Star Chandler. Milagros Chaparro. Sarah Elizabeth Childers. Aubrey Dawn Crechin. Angel Cisneros. Christian James Clark. Lillian Grace Clark. Cody Marshall Cleveland. Jayla Renee Coleman. Kylan Aiden Collips. Jose Colmenero Jr. Sofia Daniela Contreras. Connor Patrick Kuhn. Abigail Renee Cooper. Lydia Grace Cooper. Jonathan Asael Coraza. Jasmine Marie Cordoba Sandoval. Leah Baunock Crane. Christian Alexander Crawford. Gracelyn Brooke Crawford. Davis Michael Crone. Esperanza Mary Cruz. Jorge Cruz. Mauricio Cruz Jr. Freddie Jarrett Cruz Lopez. Karen Dewandi Castillo. Julia Cole Cunningham. Eben Bryce Puritan. Paige Helen Davis. Ikira Monet Davis Ware. Mayla Ann Dawkins. Stephan Manuel DeClue Jr. Brandon Gabriel Dees. Alondra Sofía del Moral Santiago. Regina del Rio Pérez. Medellín Jolith Caballero. Seth Michael Deloach. Xavier Julian DeLucio. Daniela Ray Ramiro Durain. Moises Diaz Jr. Armani Deshawn Dickinson. Sarah Dolinsky. Joshua Jalen Dotson.
Mackenzie J. Dowdy. Spencer Ray Dowdy. Dylan Lee Brazos Dridden. Shania Felicity Janae Dunson. Stephen Juan Dunson Jr. Dana Catherine Edwards. Michael Chimize Ekenyawu. Emery May Ennis. Liam Alexander Erickson. Adeline Denise Arroyo. Jimena Escobar. Kevin Esparza. Gianna Brielle Espinosa. Elizabeth Espinosa. Eric Elias Estrada. Hannah Marie Evangelista Rico. Ethan Danger Evans. Victoria Abimola Falade. Ayana Renee Fantroy. Zion A. Fashina. Terrell D. Fielder. Sierra Denis Fields. Titus Shamar Fields. Hayden Marie Fisher. George Ethan Flores. Nancy Jamiri Flores. Kara Renee Florini. Daniel Eduardo Frey. Isabella Danielle Franco. Thomas Michael Franklin. Fatima Fries Treviso. Haritza Galicia. Giselle Galicia Ceciliano. Sebastian Gallegos. Yoel Yadir Gomez. Anthony Garcia. Dominique Giovanni Garcia. Gabriel Isaiah Garcia. Jesus Garcia. Josue Garcia. Maria Anahi Garcia. Oscar Adrian Garcia. Irving Isaiah Garcia Nava. Jalisa Neferiti Garner. Micah Robert Garrett. Aliyah Sanaya Garza. Jasmine Camille Garza. Troy Vincent Gaston. Quadri Babtunde Badamosi.
Brooke Emiaria Giddings. Jacoby Derry Gilbert. Britton Wheeler Gillespie. Maximilian Aaron Gladden. Amani Anthony Gomez. Josue Eleazar Gomez. Ana Karen Pantoja Gonzalez. Charlie Elizabeth Gonzalez. Ethan Lee Gonzalez. Leslie Annette Gonzalez. Leslie Edelyn Gonzalez. Robert Julian Gonzalez. Iliel Armando Gonzalez Arevalo. Mariah Rose Gordon. Brian Lindell Gorey Jr. Trinity Rain Ghostin. Kamoria Nichelle Grant. Cameron Dion Grant. Kiera Lynette Green. Michaela Amanda Davy Grimmett. Camden Christopher Grooms. Jonathan Guadarrama. Jennifer Elizabeth Guardado. Waylon Maurice Idri. Kylie Susan Haggerton. Aisha Musa Haji. Sophia Alexandria Hall. Mariam Hamidullah. Leslie Star Danielle Haney. Phoenix Daniel Harper. Elise Adrial Harrell. Zion Delane Harrington. Ayana Felice Harris. Jordan Mikkel Harrison. Emily Nicole Harvey. Carmen Marie Harvey. Emarion Levante Havard. Tyler Mackenzie Hayes. Cameron Taylor Helbing. Hunter Donald Helwig. Curtis Lee Henderson. Ian Daniel Hendricks.
Madeline Shelby Henry.
Sage Cassidy Hensley.
Simon Kent Hercules. Kylie Nicole Hurd. Aubrey Andrea Hernandez. Brian Hernandez. David Hernandez. Isaiah Edward Hernandez. Isaiah Jose Hernandez. Jeanette Lisette Hernandez. Julian Hernandez. Sophia Abigail Hernandez. Amanda Valentina Hernandez Ferrier. Dana Paola Hernandez Carrizales. Kayla Michelle Herrera. Itzel Herrera Paez. Alejandra Eileen Herrera Ramos. John Ryan Hessian. Noah Joseph Hill. Caroline May Holscher. Eli Mason Holbrook. Caden Alim Holman. Kirsten Rihanna Holly. Bryson Cole Hooper. Ayan Arik Hussein. Adelaide Grace Howard. Ava Grace Howard. Camilla Esther Howard, Student Leader Advisory Board to the Board of Trustees. Gannon Jack Howard. Avery Brooke Hubbard. Hannah Grace Hubbard. Bernice Lloyd Huddleston Jr. Stefan Andel Ward Huggins. Tatum Bree Hughes. Christina Kim Hugh. Calissa Sue Humbles. LaShawn Shea Hunter. Melanie Diana Ibarra Camargo. Bakir Mohammed Ibish. Elizabeth Grace Irons. David Anthony Islas. Kanisha Mache Jackson. Robert Elijah Jackson. Jesse Jaime Cabellos. Janazy Lynette Halomo. Maya Emmeline James. Anai Isabel Jasso. Candace Say Jeffrey. Marissa Cheyenne Jeffrey. LaTatiana Emma Jones White. Ayana Kaylee Jimenez. Jorge Abraham Jimenez. Alex Adelaide Johnson.
Christina Latrice Johnson. Deshawn Tyran Johnson. Scott Joseph Johnson. Shantarius Blake Johnson. Solomon Andrew Johnson. Christopher Julian Jones. Jordan Isaiah Jobert. David Juarez. Paris Simone Keaton. Neeson Louise Dixon Kelly. Abigail Marie King. Rihanna Justice Knight. William Christian Hungerford Presser. Aiden Alexander Kurth. Hannah Michelle Lacey. Javier Nico Lara. Jonathan Lara. Desiree Marie Lawson. Destiny Cherie Lawson. Sophia Samina Mitha. Jada Brooke Legans. Dylan Eli Lerma. Mark Alexander Lodemeyer. Christian David Loignon. Aaliyah Yvette Lopez. Chris Lopez. Esperanza Alexis Lopez. Hilda Lopez. Paula Oliva Lopez. Vivaldi Karim Lopez. Kaylin Alexandra Lloyd. Brianna Eve Lozano. Michael Anthony Luna. Olivia Twyla Mays. Grant Isaiah Mahan. Ahmed Majid. Jawad Neil Malabi. Jennifer Maldonado. Jacob Lewis Martin. Abigail Martinez. Jason Weenkoy Mai. Joseph Martinez. Álvaro Ernesto Martinez. Karen Martinez. Kaylee Ray Martinez. Scarlett Marie Martinez.
Haley Mary Jane Mason. Dulce Maria Matute Nolasco. Valerie Carol Mayfield. Colin Preston Mayweather. Aiden Michael Magaki. Troy Joseph McDaniel. McKeely Jean-Marie McElvany. Miley Joanne McFadden. Soraya Alicia Medina. Zachary Daniel McGaw Robinson. Anthony J. Mendez. Jacqueline Mendiola. Diana Nathalie Mesa.
Laureate Isabel Miller.
Morgan Lane Mill. Carla Mariana Miranda Ramirez. Jasmine Brienne Morales. Giovanni Alberto Martinez Queller. Ami Giselle Molina. Michael Aiden Noack. Gladys Daniela Molina. Juan Sebastian Montilla. Ashley Camilla Morales. Cameron Shane Morris. Ella Robin Morris. Parker Danielle Morris. Peyton Michelle Morris. Rakita Cordell Morris. Ariana Cherie Moss. Julian Munguia. Noah Jacob Munoz. Colin Wayne Murphy. Angel Martin Najar. Jose Moises Nava. Yindi Zaret Montera Martez. Stephen Ishmael Nolasco Guantique. Jason Eros San Pedro Nunez. Winston San Pedro Nunez. Cindy Melanie Ogaraku. Destiny Amarachi Okoli. Ridwan Olataid Olayemi. Adrian Hilario Oguied. Angie Daniela Olivares. Noli Marie Olazarba. Brandon Lucas Orellana. Vanessa Osario. David Wilhelm Owen.
Elda Dale Padilla Vasquez. Juliet Genevieve Pallet. Tanya Ishil Parada. Lucas Steele Parker. Logan Jean Parker. Iris Olivia Para. Jordan Christopher Paris. Dakota Jade Patrick. Janasia Nanette Peyton Lee. Dayton Lane Pierce. Oliver Pedraza. Eve Lashea Davia Pegas. Alejandra Perez. Angel Manuel Perez. David Perez. Ashleen Daniela Perez Castillo. Lisbeth Perez Navarrete. Elizabeth Joy Persiciti. Ella Grace Peterson. Devon Angelo Phillips. Augustin Piedra Jr. Quentin Xavier Podrovitz. Beth Jubilee Policy. Valeria Ponce. Tucker Sterling Pope. Addison Aletta Potter. Alana Rose Powell. Reese Brian Powell. Angel Janae Price. Maggie Irene Pretty. Grayson Lee Pruitt. Mackenzie Luis Quintero. Corbin Pete Quiroz. Jonathan Marvin Quiroz. Catherine Jade Rafe. Emmanuel Ramirez. Heidi Marlena Ramirez. Cesar Romas. Kevin Ramirez. Rafael Santiago Ramirez. Priscilla Marie Ramirez Garcia. Brian O'Neill Ramsey Jr. Emily Renee Rangel. Jocelyn Rangel. Micah Kyle Antonio Lee Ransom. Tria Grace Raval. Jimena Elizabeth Raya Morales. Emily Ryan Reed. Eric Renteria. Angel Royce.
Maximilian John Revere Jr. Estefany Reyes Gonzalez. Nathaniel Renrick II. Deshaun Jonte Richardson. Kinsley Grace Richardson. Julie Elizabeth Richardson. Robertson Salone. Elena Madison Ridge. Fabiana Monserrat Rivera Castellanos. Nicole de Los Angeles Rivera Hernandez. Beyonce Roa Olmos. Ella Grace Robbins. Jaden Jalil Robinson. Alexis Robles. Victor Romero. Edward Samuel Rodriguez Jr. Jocelyn Rodriguez. Yesenia Rodriguez. Juliana Alexi Rodriguez. Sebastian Rojas. Shaughnessy Keandra Rollins. Francisco Javier Romero Duenas. Mariuri Tatiana Romero Solorzano. Riley Pearl Rosenbauer. Corey Taylor Rothwell. Autumn Grace Rouse. Yvette Estrella Rueda. Jonathan Harold Ruffin Jr. Aide Ruiz. Heidi Ruiz. Catherine Alexa Rushing. River Marie Russell. Angel Isai Israel Savadira. Faith Graciela Salas. Genesis Sophia Salazar. Stephanie Jasmine Salguero. Rafka Matham Salim. Madeline Amara Salvatierra. Monica Sanabria. Angel Osiris Santabanez. Lady Guadalupe Sarabia Aguilar. Eridani Samantha Saucedo. Wesley Adeline Saxon. Emma Elena Saxton. Andrew Michael Schatz. Adam Robert Scott. Savannah Lynn Scroggins. Robert Ruben Sessi Jr. Andrea Alejandra Sevilla Lardy.
Belen Marisol Shear. Owen Michael Sherrill. Noah Anthony Cifuentes. Alan Cifuentes Cardona. Zaria Layla Silo. Madison Faye Skaggs. Jaden Ella Slocum. Armani Montel Smith. London Avery Smith. Michaela Leilani Smith. Paul Jean Smith Jr. Atherian Jaquise Sorrell. Dario Axel Soto. Celine Esperanza Soto Garcia. Malachi Felipe Faustino Soto Rodriguez. Zach Allen South. Henry Dalton Sprinkles. Brooke Elizabeth Ann St. John. Jason Scott Strickland. Rihanna Scarlett Suarez Benitez. Elizabeth Paige Sutherland. Patrick Thomas Tankersley. Christopher Michael Tate. Henry John Taylor. Mackay Lovell Taylor. William Cannon Teat. Adia Ann Terrell. Rafael Terrones. Jaden Hal Thorne Gilmore. Kelsey Diane Thornwell. Noelle Grace Thurston. Ainsley Kate Timms. Brandon Lee Todd. Leonel Toribio. Michaela Cecile Torres. Miguel Angel Torres Waregui. Olivia Kate Trammell. Zena Tran. Brian Alejandro Trejo. Daniela Lizeth Trejo Aguilar. Dominic Andreas Trio. Eileen Selena Triplett. Shania Marie Troop. Dejani Lamont Dwayne Tubbs. Quincy Allen Turner. Theodore Xavier Upton. Andres Rafael Urbina. Kimberly Guadalupe Urbina. Jonathan Miguel Valdez.
Julian Thomas Valdovinos. Haley Cheyenne Van Busker. Leilani Isabella Vargas. Valeria Vasquez. Bianca Stephanie Vela. Oscar Velasco. Caitlin Sarai Velasquez. Angel Alexis Velasquez Arguin. Roberto Carlos Vencil. Nancy Estrella Villa. Joan Villanueva Caballero. Hazel Naveja Villarreal. Thomas Min Dong Vu. Catherine Grace Wally. Brandon John Ward. Anaya Simone Lene Watkins. Madison Lorelei Weber. Brooklyn Ray Webster. Corbin Christopher Wien. Haley Grace West. Jacqueline Wally. Michael Cash White. Thomas Adam White. Nicole Erlene Widows. Iyanwu Shea Williams. Leandria Danielle Williams. Tristan Lamar Williams. Marquise Dewan Willis. Kealan Avery Wilson. Gabriel Dakota Allen Wilson Oviedo. Jareem Janelle Walden. Rosa Mystica Yarena Velasquez. Anita Chiquita Dejanay Young. Jafet Jacel Zamora. Juan Moises Zamora. Angel Manuel Zapata. Natalie Yamileth Zetino. Senior Class President Morgan Sarah Jones. Senior Class Vice President Mia Carolina Lopez. Senior Class Secretary Molly Josephine Helscher. Senior Girls Social Chair Anya Rochelle Jennerson. Senior Boys Social Chair Raylan Ellis. Number 12, Zachariah Nathan Riley. Number 11, Nick Key Lynn. Number 10, Jarvis Earl Moore IV. Number 9, Abraham Ruben Umana. Number 8, Sebastian Alexander Page. Number 7, Timothy Herodin Simonjuntak. Number 6, Roby Jacqueline Antwine. Number 5, Natalia Radcliffe. Number 4, Hannah Marie Brown. Number 3, Thomas Coleman Cravens. Your senior class salutatorian, Abigail Elizabeth Moore. And your senior class valedictorian, Katie De Dios Todd Castro.
And now, please join me in welcoming Arlington High School's Colt Corral and Director Mason Barlow as they sing "You'll Never Walk Alone," a song that has been sung at the end of every Arlington High graduation since 1951. Now, for the last time, will the class of 2026 please stand? Congratulations to you, the graduates of Arlington High School class of 2026. You may now move your tassel from the right to the left. Now, please be seated for final words from your senior class Vice President, Mia Lopez.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Mia Lopez, and I am your senior class Vice President. As we prepared ourselves for this very moment, I can attest that many of us couldn't help but pause and think one last time. This entire year, each of us has been measuring each moment experienced together as the last. Last first day of school, last homecoming, last sports game. Each last means something uniquely different to each of us. To some, those lasts could not have come fast enough, but to others, this moment could have waited just 5 more minutes. As we prepare to say one last goodbye, I encourage you to look around this space and take in all that you are surrounded by. Your teachers, supportive parents, and your classmates. Take a moment to remember that last wave across the hall during passing period and that last late night text asking if we have homework due tomorrow, which I know all of us have been guilty of. So much of you is made of what you've learned from those experiences. I am certain each of you is made for greatness, and as you prepare to embark on the next chapter of your life, I would like to leave you with this. Do not ever, ever let anyone tell you that the sky's the limit when there are footprints on the moon. Congratulations, class of 2026, we did it.
The graduation ceremony has concluded. Thanks, everybody. Kick 'em Colts!